I guess 2 proposals. If you want, I'll put it in writing.
Yes,
One of
please.
them's gonna be
Yes.
one of them's gonna be like the billable thing, and one of them's gonna be some kind of flat fee.
Okay.
And remember, anything I give you is subject to looking it over again and negotiation and renegotiation, because right now I don't know what you have. I know what Royal Bahamian has. I don't know about you. You guys are bigger. You have more.
We
That's what we
have a
are.
564 apartments.
Yeah, which is more than double. I mean, the Royal
Yeah.
Bahamian is what
168.
168, 168 units. You know, and we brought our delinquency to like nothing.
Yeah, but in the beginning was terrible.
It was
a
bad.
disaster.
Here
And now,
too.
It was 04, 05, 06. I
Here
mean, the
too.
mortgage crisis. I know.
One of the unit all 35,000.
So what's good for the condos now, for especially here, is because people have equity in the places, and banks are not that willing to loan 100% financing. So people have to put some money down to even
lot.
buy a lot, 30%, right?
All of it.
Almost whole.
Yeah.
Everything, yeah.
So
No
so
mortgage.
I don't know what
This-
your delinquency is
no
now, but
mortgage.
within the next year or so, it should really be brought down to
no
nothing.
mortgage.
So if there's no mortgage,
We have a lot
you
of-
guys have the leverage against the unit owners.
Yep.
Just like the contractors have leverage against you, you have leverage against the unit owners. You
Correct.
should anyway. You
Correct.
should.
Because once you foreclose, that's it. You own it.
Yes.
You don't have to wait
Yeah.
for the bank
and,
to
and
take
all,
it from you.
And all this money that you pay,
There is
you'll
no
get it
mortgage.
back.
There is no mortgage.
you get it back from, because let's just say someone owes you $10,000. By the time we get to the judgment, the $10,000 becomes
30,000.
18,000 or 25,000. You gotta make it 10,000 plus the cost, plus fees, plus interest, everything. So,
the number goes directly to the bank.
hmm?
In the closing, they receive all the.
Right. So the foreclosure sale takes place. Someone buys it, and then you get this lump sum of money, and then you get back
You
what
sell
you
in an
want.
apartment somewhere, some
Yeah.
situation.
Okay,
So-
another question?
There is some time, I forgot how it called, we hire contractor. And instead of giving money to contractor, we're putting an account in your office.
Oh, bond.
And you
retaining.
pay to
That's good.
contractor upon they did some work.
Like in the trust account.
A
Yeah.
trust account,
Yes.
do you do it?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I can open up one trust account just for Buckley if you want.
So when they come and say, hey, I want 10%, you say, hey, wait a second, I need to look at
Sure.
whether you
Sure.
really
Good idea.
deserve this.
Sure, absolutely,
Okay, that's
absolutely.
a
If you
good
want to
point.
use the trust account service, that's no problem.
Okay.
I mean, if that was the case, if you want to use it, I would open up one trust account just for Buckley, just for you guys. But
Okay.
you can do it that way, or you can just, have me review whatever they did, and remember, do not ever, whether you hire me or not, do not ever pay them in full until you see the permit close
Yeah.
and inspections
Ah.
pass.
Yeah, so.
Because again, Roll used to have the problem where, like the awnings, you pay them, they finish it, and then manager goes in, oh, it looks nice. Here's a
No.
check for the remainder. And then a year later, there's an
No
open
permit
permit
on it.
or expired permit, and there's we didn't know. And then you have to reopen the permit, costs you money. Then inspector comes in, and what if there's something wrong? You have to pay somebody else to fix it. So again, you need to see closed permit, inspection pass, and then you pay them. So you always hold at least 10-15%, maybe 20. The more you hold, the better.
If I'm not mistaken, I think in Royal, all the open permit first service help us, no?
Yes,
We
yes,
request
yes.
to them, do
So
it.
so I know it's an issue. Our regional manager, first service, we kind of pushed it on him, and he did it. I mean, he stayed on top of the county, Miami-Dade County, and he helped us to close a lot of them, if not all of them. I think something just came up too, but that's fresh. That's something I have to look at it.
Yeah, we call the manager, the director, and we tell them, I don't know, but you need to fix it.
Like
Yeah.
again,
Look at
we're
time
not,
that they
we're
do.
not deciding anything right now. Majority of people will decide because
Sure.
we are change here the system. What is the board make decision for the owners? This
I
is
know.
a completely transparency.
I know.
Your favorite
And
word
we are 17
for
members.
everyone. Yes, but
Yeah.
again,
Yeah.
we doesn't want people blame anymore board
I know.
members because there was you make a decision. You make a decision. No,
Yeah.
majority make a decision, not we are.
Exactly. How many people show for your meetings usually? How many unit owners?
Not too much.
I mean,
40
the
to
last,
50, about 10%.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, that's
Yeah.
more than us, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's actually good. People care. And if you want me to come to your meetings, or you need to explain to them, hey, this is how things are now. Everything is transparent. Make them feel comfortable because
Of
they
course,
should be.
of course.
Yeah.
It's like a time.
There's so many condos around here. I'm not gonna name, but money
Fifth
disappeared.
morning, this
Yeah.
morning.
Yeah, let me ask you another question to back and your
Yeah.
cases and everything. By your practice, when people from the Royal Bohemian, for example, they
Yeah.
sue the association,
Yeah.
you defend the association, and you win. Did you guys push the owners who opened the case against the association to pay these fees for lawyer?
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
It is
Yeah.
procedure.
So you take the fees and you add them to the judgment right away.
Yeah.
So the final judgment already has the fees in it. So like I was describing here, if the unit owner owes $10,000, thank you, they owe $10,000 in unpaid fees. That's just unpaid fees.
Mhm.
Then the lawyer also charge another
35%.
$3,000,
Mhm.
and then there's a cost of publication, filing a lawsuit. That's another $1,500. So the final judgment is going to be addition of all these
And interest.
plus interest, right? So let's just say that's 13, 14,
5.
yeah, 14, 5,000, right?
Plus interest.
Exactly,
17.
right? So some interest, another, I don't know,
17.
1,700. Okay, you got it down, man. So
You sound like my
0,
ex.
0, 0, 5 is 2,
Oh my God.
6, 1. So we're at $16,200.
Give me half, let's go home.
So that's your final judgment, and then you go to the courthouse steps, as they call it, and the unit is being sold for $16,200. Okay, and if someone pays the $16,200,
We
Uh,
split it.
The owner doesn't get anything.
the law firm keeps the $3,000. Everything else
As
goes
I said,
goes back to
split.
Buckley.
Yeah.
Okay, so these cases, which is Katzman has,
Yeah.
let's say he has to have a bunch of them,
Yes.
which is, of course, we still have to pay for these hours, which is his fine for this case.
Yes.
So if we're gonna transfer, let's
Yeah.
say to you or somebody else, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So the procedure with this, who is gonna pay his fees?
We do.
Katzman?
Yeah,
You
You are.
have to pay.
like association?
Yeah.
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 And then we collect it from the
So,
one.
but-
And then you collect it from the unit owner.
But you have to find how much, how many cases and how much cost.
Right. So that's why I gave you the 3 options at the beginning. You guys decided. I don't want to push you either way. I kind of educated you on it.
Other question. Let's see now he got half a job, let's say 2,000, the total job is 4,000. He did it for $2,000. He already got the 2,000. Why transfer the case without any charge?
Like, why transfer the case?
To close it. If he hasn't
but
closed it.
no, I said, why he have to charge us if he got already half, whatever he done the
Well,
job?
that's what
Oh,
he was
right,
saying.
right. That's what I was saying.
That if we're even paying for it, there should not be
Exactly.
no extra charge.
Exactly. And I'm presuming if he bills you monthly, he's billing you concurrently with the cases.
Yeah.
So he theoretically, I'm thinking theoretically, he shouldn't say, "Hey, you owe me 200 grand before I release these files." I mean,
Show me.
Because you
And
pay
show-
monthly,
exactly, show
like
me.
a-
it happened to us.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
it happened to
yeah.
us. So the good thing again, it's good thing for you is lawyers have to obey not just by contractual obligations but by morals.
Mhm.
I cannot screw you over because lawyers are held to a high standard.
Mhm.
Because like doctors, they should be anyway. Because we're a public servants
Yeah.
governed by the Supreme Court and the
Yeah.
Florida Bar, and so like when it comes to me, I'm very careful when it comes to billing all this stuff because I don't ever want to be accused. You took my money, or, it's the worst thing that can happen to a lawyer as far as I'm concerned. So
Let me ask you just a couple more questions. One, your retainer, how much is it?
for
For
case,
association, to represent the association.
Okay.
The next question is,
Yes.
do you have a problem, have you ever have a suit against another attorney for malpractice?
That's what was mine.
yeah, I personally have not sued another attorney, and I was never sued myself. So that's called a malpractice, I guess. A malpractice suit, and there are some law firms that specialize in it. Not many, because
Yeah, you guys are protect each other, I know.
not as much as doctors. Not as much as
Well-
doctors, But here's the thing. Like when it comes to my cases, and I see some prior attorney really fucked it up. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay,
Being
no
recorded.
problem.
Screwed it up. I you know, I advise the clients that, hey, these are the things you can do. And one of them is this, you know. If you want to do it, I'm not going to represent you, but there are lawyers who do just that, legal malpractice. And as far as the retainer, I would probably ask for like the $3,000 because I would have to review a declaration of condominiums and bylaws and all that stuff, so I know what you're about, how much interest you can collect, what your rights are, and all that stuff. It will be part of the initial retainer, but after that, you know,
Per case.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. All the flat fee, whichever you give, you know, you're okay with.
Okay. I understood from her that you were offering 1 day per week, and I think we.
I mentioned
He
it.
said that.
I mentioned it. Yeah,
No.
yeah. If you guys, because it may be service to you for me to come here for 1 day or half a day, whatever, where I'm here doing my work. But if you guys have a question, you come here. If you want an update on a case, you don't have to call me. You just come to me. Hey, what's up with this case? I'll be here or somewhere where there's air conditioning. You know, here it is. and you say, hey, what about 505? Where do we stand? I say, hold on, and I'll look it up, and this is where we stand.
Okay.
So, and
It's to get more catch up and quick
absolutely.
questions.
Yeah, yeah.
So it would be part of the monthly per se.
Yes, yes, exactly. So if we agree to like a monthly fee, it would be in it,
Okay.
included. And it could be, you know, I don't know, every Wednesday or whatever. And if something happens that Wednesday where I have to reschedule, I would say, you know, I would tell you. But most lawyers don't do it, I guess. Really, not everybody does it. But I never have a problem with it. I actually go to see my clients. A lot of times I prefer it over them coming to me
Mhm.
because it's their convenience, and I just sit in my office for 10 hours a day. It's terrible for me.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't
yeah.
like it.
Yeah, gotcha.
So I think it would be a win-win situation, I think.
Okay.
But the ultimate decision on you guys, you know, what you want to do. I don't know if you have any other questions.
No, I don't have any questions.
To drink coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Too late now.
Yeah. But only in the
No,
morning.
I'm
And
talking
she's like,
about for
"Ah,
the day.
yeah. I liked them until then, and right there.
Only in
is
the
where you
morning.
break
I
it.
can't sleep
When you
otherwise.
get the job, I win 5% from you.
No.
Please
Now
stop
we-
the recording.
yes.
What did you
Now-
say?
we're-
He's joking. He's joking. So
Okay.
yeah, there was a reason. Actually, it was always illegal. So
Yeah.
where are you from? I'm just curious.
I'm from Cuba.
You?
From Nicaragua.
And you?
Former Russia.
Ты говоришь по-русски?
Да.
So you guys speak?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm from Czechoslovakia, so we had to learn Russian up to 1989. And then,
I
so
see.